Hey, what's going on? Back again with another video. Got a couple questions today. Okay, first one up today. Building an audience through free stuff. What's my opinion on that? I love free stuff. When I was doing music, I printed a lot of CDs on my own and through professional distribution kind of methods. And I liked printing them on my own because they were really cheaper, but because also with them being that cheap, I could justify giving more away through free means. And with writing books and things like that, it's kind of the same way. You need to be able to really actually build relationships with people as an author, as a writer, as a producer, as a beat maker, as a rapper, as whatever. And one easy way right now in the internet age to block yourself off from meeting people is putting up a paywall too early, just to even reach you. Yes, we're putting time and effort into these things, but unless you have a reputation for delivering what people want in terms of experiences, nobody's thinking about, compensating you for that yet until they know what they're getting out of you. They know what they're getting by subscribing to your brand, by showing up to your events, by buying your music, and they know already that, oh, this guy does alternative rock, kind of like 80s post-punk kind of sounding stuff, and I like that, and I think it's perfect. So whenever he comes out with something, I want to buy it because I'm already aware of that. With people with me, they might be like, oh, I figured out he's writing stories about city, real life, West Coast kind of things going on that a lot of people don't really talk about or have an audience for yet, and boom, when he comes out with something, I want to see it, So you have to get to that point, but to get to that point, you have to give away free stuff. I've even got a free short story on my Patreon right now for people that actually follow my Patreon. You can go and get a free story on there because and I don't even expect people on Patreon to follow it, but I like having the link to send people that want to see some of my work. And it's like, okay, boom. Here, you can go here, download as quick as a PDF, and you can read how I think on things, So, yeah, like, ways that you can get free things out are networking events. A little more costly is printing up your work and giving it to people. You could do readings, YouTube videos of anything that you want. If you're a writer, doing an audiobook and putting it on YouTube for free, that's one way to get out there. And PDFs and things. And then look for places that people want to just talk about things and craft things to give to the free nation, If a lot of rappers want, Drake type beats, then make your beats and do your thing, but throw a few Drake type beats out there a month, and you'll probably get a few free people that will be fans of your normal work. And for me, like I might write fan fiction for a show that maybe I like a lot, but I see that it has a really strong online community, and I'll take the characters and create my own little episode and post it on forums, So you have to be someplace where people want to see free content for that. Games, you should be posting on subreddits and forums and gaming magazine comment sections about some of the things you're doing. Not just advertising yourself, but actually talking about something that's relevant to, what the topic is. So yeah, definitely building an audience through free stuff. I'm all for it. There's a lot of ways to go about it, and I feel that in today's age, you have to do that before you set up a paywall to get a following. Okay, next, quality versus quantity with YouTube videos and creating crafts. So, quality versus quantity, that's pretty, it's always been the artistic struggle per se. Right now, we're in a different time where attention spans are really short. So it's almost like focusing on too much of one will put you out of the running anyway at this point. If you're doing something that's so high quality driven, but you can only do once every 10 years or something, or one video a year of that quality with nothing in between, you're not going to really gain a following unless somebody who has a big push and consistent drive finds you and wants to share your story. But right now, you have to be doing a lot of little things in between. Memes are very like low time investment, high return, you know? And really all it comes down to right now is the word value is more important than quality or quantity. Quantity and quality are, you know, factors in determining that value. But there's a value factor that's more important, because we have saturation, you know? We have everybody's making gaming videos. Everybody's doing a reaction video to something that was trending. You know, I was even thinking maybe I should do a few videos like that, maybe playing through certain types of games or something. Because I game a little bit on some classic stuff on my PC and on my phone, but like very minimal time, like maybe 1 hour a week. But hey, I could even money well spent. So you're dealing with oversaturation. You're dealing with all these things that you have to already intrinsically know what the value is going into the thing, and learn more ways to add value to that with your idea. If you're gonna come into this kind of just trying to follow the trends and getting, you know, different things, and you're establishing your value by, you know, what your subscriber and your viewer count is, and those are representations of value, but to get there and to get that following takes offering something, you know. And it's not just copying that exact formula and doing it. It's looking at yourself and seeing what's my personal take on all this. What do I think is something I can achieve consistently? And in terms of good organizational projects, you have to have the 1-2 punch nowadays, you know. You've got to have short things that people can consume for free in the meantime. And you have to have good, well thought out, premium, like legit TV show format, or, you know, studio album worthy kind of stuff too. And not all at once. With rap, you used to have a whole album ready to market for like a year on touring and stuff. But nowadays, if you can make one really good song and release a lot of stuff in between, you know, social media, music videos, reaction videos, something else, yeah, you'll be okay. So it's really right now about consistency, value, what your game plan is, what do you know that you're bringing to the table, and that takes time. Do a lot of different things, and you'll start to see, you know, what your edge is in terms of your interpretation on the scene. You know, and I hope to see good results from that, because the oversaturation is leveling out right now. We can't go on with everybody doing the same things, and then people just kind of disconnect from the whole thing, like myself, and just go out and live life and choose to drop content how they want to, and they follow their pattern, and then that's it, you know. And people are going to follow it, and if there is a genuine following going on in life, then an online following will follow at that point too, with the appropriate foundation and marketing. So it's all how your approach to the game is right now, rather than just focusing on, I gotta do a video every day, or my videos have to have these things going that make them high quality, or I don't do it. No, you gotta know when to put your time into that and when to put your time into something simpler, and just enjoy the whole process, you know, of creating. That's what this channel's for. That's why it's 24 Creative, you know. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the email below. We got Patreon, short stories on, the full short story is on Patreon. And yeah, we'll have more coming. Stay tuned.